Hello, Facebook. It's been a minute. Just wanted to say hi to you all and see how you're doing. I know things, obviously, in the world are very uncertain given what we are all facing right now, how many lives this is impacting. So I wanted to just come on here and chat with you all. I'm actually waiting for some emails to return to my inbox so I can do more stories tonight for you all about the school systems. So, and I have some news to share with you all too, and that is why I figured I would get on Facebook Live and just check in, see how you all are doing, and let you know that this happens to be my last evening here in the newsroom, anchoring for ABC 10. I will transition tomorrow, starting anchoring from home, and I will be taking all of the equipment on my desk, which I know you can't see at the moment. It's probably a good thing given how much makeup and wires and computers and things that I've got going on. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Sorry. So starting tomorrow, I will be anchoring from home. We will do it for as many shows as possible. I don't know exactly how that's going to play out in terms of how it's going to look. I'm still in my head trying to figure out exactly how to do this. I know how to do it in terms of how to get a live signal from my house and whatnot, but more about where we're going to be set up in my home. So, and you guys know I'm a dog mom, so of course I'm a little curious to see how my dogs react about this, but I have some great coworkers being the dogs. I just wanted to tell you all why and actually share with you that's what's happening, but also now why. Our newsroom right now on a typical day, I know there's, it's really long and down the hallway, but on a typical day, this newsroom is incredibly busy, full of people, from photographers to reporters, people running in. There's a lot of chatter, there's a lot of talk. We are down to about 20 people in total who are allowed into the building. That has started to kind of trickle down as the days have progressed, and it's just an interesting transition to see happen. But we're not the only newsroom doing this. Some newspapers have completely shut their doors and they're all working from home. Our entire digital team, who does all the articles you read, all the stuff on our Facebook, our entire digital team was kind of the first wave of this. Then we started to do our reporters and our photographers, and those reporters and photographers have been out, some of them have been out of the building for 2 weeks now, and they're not allowed back in. And that is because if we were to have, unfortunately, an outbreak here in the building, we would have to evacuate it so that it could be deep cleaned. And as you guys know, the news is so vital and essential right now that we cannot expense that. We can't have that happen. If it does happen, we have a plan in place, and I will actually take this outside in a second and show you guys if you'd like to see it. Looks like I've got a lot of people watching right now, so if you have questions, if you have concerns, let me know. But I'm just explaining why starting tomorrow I'm going to be anchoring from home. And I know you probably have seen this on maybe some national news networks. I know a lot of reporters and anchors at different networks. Local news have been doing this already. We already have had several of our newscasters doing this as well. For example, Rob Carlmark with our Morning Blend was live this morning doing weather from his house. And I'm not the only person doing this. Monica Woods will be joining me. She's gonna be joining us remotely from home. So it's just something that we're doing to, really take this seriously and make sure that we're setting good examples. And, staying at home working is not impossible in the news. We're doing it. I mean, we're not sprinting to the finish line here with everybody running home to work on their own, but we're doing the best we can with what we've got. And I just think, we are essential employees, so part of the stay-at-home order does not include us. News is essential right now. You all need information from us and from our officials, our health officials, our governor, our mayors, president. When they all speak, we're able to provide you that information that they're saying, and it really is vital to everyone's health right now. So we are just trying to approach this from a very pragmatic solution that makes sense, and Yeah, so I will be doing news from home tomorrow. It's going to be similar to how you're looking at it. Like right now, it's I have my phone. I wish I could. I guess there's a mirror here. I'm going to turn this light off. This mirror is so dusty. I never touch it, just so you guys are aware. But now maybe you can see. But I've got my phone on a stand, if that makes sense, and that's how it's going to be. And I'm going to have a light behind it. So yeah, I'm going to use my phone to provide a live feed for you all, and that's how it's going to work. And we're just going to go from there. I'm going to have my laptop also behind me. That's where the scripts are going to be. That's where I'm going to be able to edit. I'm going to be able to write. It's going to be interesting to see how this works. I obviously, as you all know, before I transitioned to this position as anchoring, every day, I was a reporter too. So I do remember being out in the field, doing, work every day on my computer solely. So it's not a foreign concept to me. I do know how to do this. I'm interested to see how it plays out. So, we're just trying our best to do what we can, especially preserve our anchor team too. If I was to get sick, God forbid, that means Chris could get sick, God forbid. And we don't want, a trickle down effect to happen with all of our talent and people here who are on air, because we have a responsibility to bring you all the news. So that's what's happening. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, I have dogs, and I just hope if you all hear a bark, you'll forgive me and just know that it's my Filson or it's my Griffey saying hello. But I'm going to try my best to cordon them away from where I'm doing the news. So let's get to some questions, and then I'll jump outside and show you all what our plan B solution is. All right, so we've got, it's not a lot of questions. A lot of people just saying hi, hello, thanks for joining. Some state buildings are defining themselves as essential and still have hundreds in the office. Yeah, so, it really does just depend on what you're able to accomplish from home and what you're able to accomplish at work. But essential jobs are laid out in that stay-at-home order, and news is an essential job. So are state officials, so it just really depends. Rob, you're saying, I've said it before, but a price can't be put on all of you and the news team have been doing. Well done, and thank you. Well, yeah, it is our job. This is what we are in the business for, is keeping you all informed and trying our best, to have all the most up-to-date information, and again, focusing on facts, not fear here. Frankie, you're asking, why are they limiting to 50 customers at the grocery store? They just don't want more, they don't want the grocery store just to be open range for everybody to walk on in, because then if it's an overload of people buying things left and right, they're able to just kind of control how many people are in and out at once. It just makes sense. I think grocery stores probably should have been doing this weeks ago, but some are just now catching wave of that. So what else are we on here? Indiana goes into a stay-at-home Wednesday for 2 weeks. Yeah, they do. And since I just touched my face, I'm going to use my Purell over here. Yeah, I just think, I hope you all are doing okay. I think, there's a lot of people really anxious, and I feel anxiety too. My Apple Watch has been going off all day saying to take a deep breath and relax. I'm like, okay, I'll try my best. It's a stressful time for a lot of us. And my biggest worry is that we, as newscasters, we're not getting the information out to everybody. You've seen videos and pictures, and even a story we did yesterday was about all these people going out to the Lake Clementine Trail in Auburn. I've been there so many times. It's beautiful. It's somewhat secluded, but not really. It's a very popular hiking spot, and there were hundreds of people out there. Not even the cars at the Auburn trails were even doing social distancing. So there's no way, yes, you're out in the open, but if you're hiking along and there's 20 people right behind you, how is that practicing social distancing? It's not. So, it's just hard. I think we see these videos and we're frustrated as journalists because we really, really want the word to get out there to you all. So as much as I can say it again and again and again, but practice what you can with social distancing. It's just incredibly important right now. Larry, you're asking, how long do you think the stay-at-home order will last? I'm a teacher distance teaching from home. That's awesome. Which school district are you with, Larry? Because that's literally my story tonight. Elk Grove is going back to social distancing. Learning from distance, rather. Sorry. So I've actually been sending out emails to other school districts in our area asking them if they're following suit, if they also see that happening. And I'm not sure. Kim, you're saying people need to act as though everyone is contagious and avoid others. You were so right. I'm right there. Let's see. We've got a couple more comments coming in. Stay safe and healthy. Go easy. I am right there with you. William, congratulations. You got a job at Amazon. That's awesome. Let's see here. Will we need to show proof of being an essential worker? Kimberly, it really totally just depends on where you work and whatnot. Like, for example, here at ABC 10, we do have a letter proving, we are an essential worker. I also have my press pass, literally right here, that I wear, if I'm getting into the building or if I'm out reporting on a story. I wear this to prove to whoever may need to see it that I am an essential worker. But that's just kind of a thing we already always do, if that makes sense. People are always like, oh, a camera, like, what are you doing? And so it's just nice for us to already be able to prove that. Sorry, I have allergies too. That's why I'm sniffling. I'm not sick. San Juan Unified. Awesome. I just sent San Juan Unified an email, so we shall see what their reaction is. Okay, we've got, let's see, Mike saying we need to exclude them from your bubble. I'm a little bit confused on what looks like you two are talking to each other. So, we're getting reports to stay home. People are just not listening. Yeah, I mean, I had to go grocery shopping today. I was out of coffee. It's a pretty essential thing for me. I could have ordered on Amazon, but it wouldn't have gotten to my house in like 3 days. And I literally cannot go without coffee for 3 days. So I went to the store to get coffee, and there were, a line to get in, barely a line, but there was a line to get in. I had to wait maybe a minute, and not a lot of people in the store. Everything was there. A lot of people wearing masks. A couple people were coughing while wearing masks, a little alarming, but I just tried my best to wipe down everything I could. I was using, my little Purell, like left and right, and using my elbow when I could, and in terms of touching things. So it's just as much as you can, just make it so apparent that this is the situation we are in, and that's all you really can do. So, all right, we're getting a couple more comments in here. I'm going to look here. What jobs are considered essential? Just really what is essential? It's like, food, gas, news, public first responders, public entities who need to keep our government running, those kinds of things. Certain companies are taking precautions to have some coworkers work from home. Farming is essential. Those are kind of the basics here, but there's a whole breakdown if you would like me to send you a breakdown of exactly what's essential, what's not essential. Like plumbing is essential, transportation, if you're a bus driver, if you're a truck driver, all of those are essential, those kinds of things. Okay, well, let's see. I could not find any Clorox wipes. I am not fresh out. I actually still have one full container in our newsroom. We've got Clorox bleach and wipes all over the place. So let's see, we've got 2 more questions in here. GameStop trying to claim, I don't think GameStop's essential. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so Lori, you're saying your dance studio in Reading is doing full class schedule online. We're offering additional free classes. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been seeing some at-home workouts, with places that I normally work out with. So it's great. People are getting really creative. And, I just think it's really all we can do right now until we can wait this out and have that curve start to, kind of level itself out and then go down. So, oh man, it is overwhelming when you start to think about it, but as much as I can tell you all, I will be here, and I will still be anchoring from home and still providing you all with the news. And I just wanted to, say hi and show you what our situation is here. All right, so let me take you guys outside. I'm going to show you our plan B here at ABC 10, just being fully transparent with what the possibility is that we end up having to evacuate the building and doing a live remote broadcast. So stay with me. I'm going to take you with me in just 2 seconds. Okay. Oops, sorry, that was really close to my face. Okay, let's go this way. You were on my selfie stick, so bear with me. But yeah, look how empty our newsroom is. Like, we've got Rachel. I'm doing a little Facebook Live. Rachel is the one who produces our shows.
You want to do the last 30 seconds?
What do you mean?
You want to do your 30-second tease tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's Joe. He's one of our directors. We've got Victor here holding down the fort in the assignment desk. Hi, Victor. We've got Yvonne over here. Yvonne's the one helping me. Hi, I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry. Yvonne is helping me tomorrow doing my anchoring from home.
Yes.
So this is the man helping me put it all together, make sure I'm good to go.
We're trying.
We're trying. Okay, you guys, you're going to come with me out to our parking lot. All right. The garage is closed. Well, I won't be able to show you. Looks like the garage door is closed. I don't know how I will be able to open it, to be honest. But this whole area is. And then we've already got bathrooms ready to go in case we need to have them out here. And then in this garage right here, we would open up the door, and that's where we would do a remote live broadcast from. So that's the situation. That's the plan B. We actually are going to test this tomorrow to make sure that it works. And then, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. But I'm chilly. I'm going to go back inside. It's too cold for me. In just a slight little jacket. So, yeah, sorry, wasn't able to show you the full situation, but that's okay. Side door? Oh, okay. Well, let's do it one more time. Yvonne's gonna help me. I walked out, I was like, oh, get ready for the big reveal. And it didn't happen, so. All right, so we're gonna walk over this way and I'll show you all what our plan B option is. Hopefully we don't have to do this. But Yvonne, this is pretty unprecedented,
we gotta be prepared for everything. Right?
Yeah, we got to be prepared for all of this.
We have like 6 plans going on.
Yeah, 6 plans. This is not even maybe plan B. This might be plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, y'all. So let me flip this around really quick. Okay, welcome to our remote broadcast. Is there a name for this yet? Newsroom extension. But this would be, I guess, what you would call the control room. That's where the producer would sit, I'm assuming. Producer here. Director's here.
Director's here.
Director's here.
Producer. We're trying to figure out what. Someone's going to be here.
Someone's there.
And then.
This is where the anchors will be. So, or might be, rather. You know, we're testing this tomorrow during our 11 a.m. show. So if you tune in tomorrow on ABC 10 at 11 a.m., you will see. It does look strange. I mean, it's obviously unconventional and not in studio, but this is kind of the situation. I mean, this is what we can do and what we were able to accomplish in, how long was it? 2 weeks?
This is week 2.
Week 2. So that's pretty impressive for all of our engineers and, photographers and leadership to get this going. But Jennifer, you're asking, why are we preparing things this way? So Jennifer, if we were to have a positive test of coronavirus in our newsroom, which is where we do the news, you all know that, we don't have a studio, then we would have to evacuate the entire building and deep clean it. That could take 6 hours, it could take days. Our building, it's just some precautions we have to take. So if we had that situation happen, then this is where we would do the news. As you all know, news is essential. We can't stop. We still have broadcasting on our air, so we wouldn't be able to just say, hey guys, we'll see you in a couple days. That's not good. We have a service to provide, and so it's pretty crazy. I mean, honestly, I can tell you I would have never guessed that this is something I would experience in my career.
Anyone?
Yeah, no one guessed that this is going to happen. So yeah, but this is the setup and the reality. This is our garage. I mean, as you can see, there's like a bunch of boxes and random things, but all you would really see on TV would be that backdrop of the ABC 10 Connect sign. And then, yeah, so this is kind of the situation. This is not going to be what we rely on right now because we are really taking precautions inside of our building. But this is going to potentially be our plan B or plan C if we do have exposure inside of our building, which, as you guys know, cases do continue to go up. So it's just something that we are taking precautions with. And I just wanted to show you all because it's very interesting to see how it plays out, and just to be part of this. And I mean, a lot of people have been asking us, like, why are we doing the things we're doing, and having reporters work remotely, and chilly and windy, sorry, bear with me. It's just because, again, we're in this reality with you guys. We're right there with you. This is something that we really are taking seriously because we don't want to have an exposure. Thank you, Yvonne. All right, so that's the situation, everybody. We are getting down to a skeleton crew. We will have Monica and I on our shows tonight for the last time for this foreseeable future. Yeah, and we're pretty much not allowed back into the building until, I guess we'll see. So, it's just a really interesting situation to be in. I am, let me put that down and let me get this set back up. 1 second. Oh man, it's so chilly out. If you are going outside at all, please put on a jacket, more than a jacket than I have. Okay, there we go. Hello again. Anyways, hi. So, yeah, what was I saying? I'm excited for this opportunity to try something very different, and I think it's going to be really eye-opening in terms of this. But I will tell you, it does make me sad. It does make me sad to not see Chris for a while, to not see Monica for a while, to not have that sense of purpose coming into work. I think a lot of people have, shared the same situation, like whether you have a job or you don't have a job, given the situation we're all going through. When you go to work, you get a sense of, purpose every day. And so I think, for me at least, transitioning to working from home, I don't know, it just kind of has a weird feeling about it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so that's kind of the reality of it. But just wanted to be really real and let you all know what we're doing and show it to you, and it's important to me. So yeah, we'll have our late news tonight at 11 coming right up. And yeah, Richard is saying, should a coworker come down with the virus, they could have shed the virus 14 days prior. Yeah, I totally understand. I know we have Clorox wipes all over the place. We are consistently washing our hands. We are doing so much here to make sure that this building is clean. But again, if someone does start to show symptoms and they do test positive, and we do find out they were working here for a long period of time, we just have to do a deep cleaning, and that deep cleaning could happen in the middle of the night. It could happen right before the 5 o'clock news. We just have to have a plan in place in order for us to be able to still provide you all with accurate news information, up to date. It's just super, super important. So that's why we're doing what we're doing, and just, want to show it to you. So we'll see you guys for the news at 11 coming up. Okay, good night.